Do you ever regret saying something you should not have? Do you find yourself engaging in a heated argument which did not benefit you, rather worsened your well-being? In the journey of self-development, mastering the art of silence can lead to profound personal growth and transformation. Through the lens of Islamic teachings and the lives of our revered historical figures, we explore 5 epic scenarios where silence is not just preferable, but essential for becoming the best version of yourself. 1. The fire of anger. Imagine a moment when you feel the heat of anger rising within you, much like the moments the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, faced hostility and provocation. Did he ever lash out and engage them in a fit of anger? In moments of anger, silence is your shield. The Prophet, peace be upon him, taught us that the strong is not the one who overcomes people by his strength, but the strong is the one who controls himself while in anger. Sahih al-Bukhari. By remaining silent, you avoid saying things you might later regret and allow yourself time to cool down and respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. By speaking in moments of rage, any rational thought processes you think you had will disappear. The words you will use in those moments will provide a justification for your anger causing you to lose control. So in these moments, it is vital for you to be silent and not engage, leaving the situation with your dignity intact and having full control of yourself and the situation. When anger grips you, let silence be your strength. Control your tongue, calm your spirit, and respond with wisdom and patience. 2. The sting of words. Picture a situation where a loved one has made a mistake and you feel the urge to criticize them harshly. Reflect on the Prophet Muhammad's, peace be upon him, gentleness and compassion in correcting others. Silence in this moment can prevent unnecessary pain. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Whoever believes in Allah and the last day should speak good or keep silent." Sahih Muslim. By choosing silence, you give yourself time to find a more compassionate and constructive way to address the issue, thereby preserving relationships and fostering understanding. When your words have the potential to hurt, choose silence. Use the time to consider a more gentle and effective way to communicate. This will automatically come to you if you give yourself the chance to exit the situation and come back to it later, as your rational thought process will not be clouded by your emotions. 3. The confrontational encounter. Consider encountering someone confrontational, eager to provoke or argue, similar to how the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, often faced detractors. In the face of confrontation, silence can be a powerful form of de-escalation. The Prophet, peace be upon him, often responded to hostility with calmness and silence, which disarmed many of his opponents. Do not give them the satisfaction of engaging them, as their aim is to rattle you and get a reaction out of you. Silence gives you control over the situation and prevents it from escalating further. When dealing with confrontational people, let silence be your strategy. Accept that some people cannot be reasoned with. Maintain your composure, avoid escalation, and choose your words carefully when you do respond. Sometimes saying less is more. 4. The stubborn encounter. Imagine a discussion with someone who refuses to see reason, much like how the early Muslims often dealt with staunch opposition. Even in the face of miracles and logic, they could not be reasoned with due to their stubbornness. Silence in this situation can be a demonstration of patience and wisdom. Arguing with someone stubborn often leads nowhere. By remaining silent, you conserve your energy and maintain your dignity, potentially causing the other person to reflect on their stance more deeply. When faced with stubbornness, let silence be your response. Show patience, preserve your integrity, and allow time for reflection to work its effect. 5. The echo of reflection. After a long day, you sit alone in a dimly lit room, reflecting on your actions and decisions, just as the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, practiced self-reflection. In today's day and age, it can be difficult to just sit only with your thoughts. What is the first thing we do if we find ourselves alone? Check our phones, scroll on social media, and before you realize your time to your thoughts have passed by you. Silence is the canvas on which you paint the portrait of your self-awareness. It is in these silent moments that you can honestly evaluate your circumstances, consider what is good in your life, the difficulties you have, and how to overcome them, your triumphs and failures. This introspection is crucial for personal growth, allowing you to learn from your experiences and set meaningful goals for the future. Remember, whatever you're facing in your life, ideas to overcome them does not only come from looking on the internet, it can manifest from your own thoughts if you give them time. Dedicate time each day to silent reflection, following the example of the Prophet, peace be upon him. Let this be a time for honest self-assessment and planning. Through silence, gain insights that propel you forward. Conclusion. Silence is not just the absence of sound. It is a powerful force for self-development and personal growth. By harnessing the power of silence in these 5 scenarios, inspired by the teachings from Islam, you can become more insightful, empathetic, and wise. Let silence be your guide on the path to becoming the best version of yourself, as exemplified by the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him.